Bloomberg Audio Studios. Podcasts, radio, news.
Skincare brand Personal Day is disrupting the beauty industry, making waves on TikTok and launching in over 700 Ulta stores. Earlier today, we got the chance to speak to co-founder and actress Lili Reinhart alongside CEO Shelagh Wong. Here's part of that conversation.
I've been very vocal about my acne experience since I stepped into the public eye, so I've been talking about it for about 10 plus years now. I started experiencing acne when I was 12, so I mean, this is a lived-in experience for me and feels very authentic and organic. And when I started filming Riverdale, I felt very alone when I was experiencing breakouts because you're surrounded by beautiful, perfect skin everywhere you go in the industry, and I felt sort of like an outsider because of my acne. So years later, I mean, when I got an opportunity to create a brand, I didn't jump on that right away because I really did not want to add to an already overcrowded market. I didn't want to just throw products out there that didn't need to be there. So, I mean, luckily it sort of came to be that the philosophy of our brand is we have products that from top to bottom do not have any acne triggers. So they're safe for people with acne prone and sensitive skin like mine, and you can use the whole line knowing that it's not going to break you out or cause any sensitivity issues. And that's because we don't have these acne triggers in our products. And that's sort of the intention behind the brand.
And Sheila, let's talk a little bit about the product line, because you think about celebrity brands and a lot of people think about makeup first, but this specifically is about skincare.
Absolutely, and I think, Lili really correctly identified a white space in the market where, there were very few products out there that were truly acne safe and very few people who even knew what that meant.
Yeah.
And so, working with our advisory board of really certified medical professionals, we were really able to clearly define what the triggers are, to continue add to that list and to make that better. And then really do the hard job of finding, folks that we can work with to formulate without, 300 plus ingredients. And, we found that the community really was very happy that we came out with this line. And we've heard that from Lili's followers.
Yeah. Last month you launched in Ulta. How important has getting shelf space in a physical location been as opposed to, just being online?
It really was huge for us because when we looked at consumers just that have been shopping from us on our D2C alone, and also Lili's community, they live everywhere. And we really, heard that they wanted to try the products, they wanted to feel the textures, and being at Ulta Beauty really enabled us to bring the products to them, to meet them where they're at. And it was important for us to be accessible, and that was really a big part of the brand.
And with our price point, like being accessible, but also when you're starting, acne is such a vulnerable experience, and when you want to try something new, it is sort of it can be timid, a lot of people are timid about that, bringing something new into their skincare routine when they have sensitive skin. So being able to go in a store, test things on the back of their hand, or try a pimple patch, or try our hypochlorous spray, I think it can help ease people into the experience.
What's been the marketing strategy, though? I mean, you obviously had a pretty, what I thought was a pretty healthy TikTok campaign for a while. And I am curious, I know that's an attack a lot of people have taken with social media and stuff, but as you broaden it out from there, I mean, what does marketing look like?
I think it really starts with the product. I think, we're in a place, as you mentioned, that there is a lot of skepticism about celebrity-backed brands. And for us, it was really being able to go out into the market with products that disrupted every subcategory in which we played. And so when we created each product, we thought about, why does this exist? What are we bringing to the table? And, what are we hearing from Lili's vast community? And when we sort of gave them what they asked for, the community reacted, and they were, really embracing of everything we had launched. And we would watch that content and say, that's it, we've nailed it. They love it. They've noticed exactly all of the little things that we've thought about. And so the strategy really is to literally deliver what everyone is looking for.
But also in a very authentic way. I'm very, I don't want to be gimmicky, and I don't want to market something and have the product not live up to it. So the products are always first and foremost, and the efficacy of those. And then, we're not trying to fool anyone with any fancy photos or anything. I wanted it to be very grounded and approachable and have the products speak for themselves.
the actress Lili Reinhart and cosmetics executive Shelagh Wong. They're the co-founders of Personal Day, a skincare beauty brand, if you will, clean beauty.
Yes.
If you will.
That's the pitch.
That's the pitch here. And of course, she's been making a lot of moves.